What did IU say while playing Riichi Mahjong? All symbols here with a mixed triple sequence in the air. But the next draw could turn this into 5 hot Mongon. I'm gaming and I see no flaw. Pogging with the red 5. It's also the Dora this round. Riichi and I got this. I feel alive. My value is truly found. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Oh, Yusong, you had to take the chorus down an octave. Yeah, I didn't realize I had to be a Broadway B-flat tenor just to make YouTube videos about Riichi Mahjong. Welcome back, folks, to all the Mahjong gamers, to the dreamers, to the haters, and to the lovers, most importantly. We're getting back into the Jade Room. It's been a turbulent ride aboard Delta Airlines Flight 10 Red 5 lately. But we're trying to stabilize. We're trying to stay in that second to first place sweet spot. And oh, baby, what a nice little starting hand we've got here. Vivian Westwind is my seat win. The rest of my hand is in shambles and in brambles. I'll give you that much. But I don't know. I feel good about this. We have one Dora tile. The one piece is real. And we have an accompanying tile for that Dora tile as well. It's kind of nice. What's the nut draw? Okay, I'll tell you. We'd like to see a 7 of characters. Because then we can potentially use this 5 of characters as our pair in our hand. We're gonna need one of those eventually. Left Lord, not too sure what you're doing. You're pawning up the 9 of characters. Would not surprise me if you were going. I mean, it doesn't seem like they're going for a half flush. Why would they throw the Eastwind if they're going for a half flush? I think they probably got something like Green Dragon. I think they maybe have something like they don't have Kiefer Sutherland. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Literally no idea what Left Lord's going for. I don't know if we have to be scared quite yet. Maybe they got all triplets, which is a meme hand, folks. It's an old wives' tale meant to scare children. All triplets does not actually happen in games of Riichi Mahjong, despite what the ruling class might want you to believe. And there's a nice little tile as well. Dare we do it? I mean, we're keeping this 4 of characters. It's a little bit of a spicy tile to keep into this late game. I should also tell you, you might be a little confused. Yusong, what do you mean B-flat tenor? Well, I'm glad you asked, because now I get to show off this knowledge. Apparently on Broadway, if you want to be a tenor, you got to get with my friends. No, if you want to be a tenor, apparently as a dude tenor, you traditionally have to sing a B-flat above middle C. I don't know how to tell you this. That is so high as to be unfathomable to me. Like, I can sing maybe an E above middle C on a good day with my mimas warmed up. It's people on Broadway are very, very impressive, and to have the fortitude. Okay, I mean, now a gazillion tiles and a half send us into tenpai. A little bit of Zuzzy Ferretin jail, right? We risk Zuzzy Ferretin jail. If we chi into a 4 or a 7, and then we wait on a 4 or a 7. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do a little bit of gaming here, folks. We're gonna do a little bit of gaming. This hand is improvable. I'm gonna go with this hand. We have slightly more outs just in terms of the raw number of Kyles left in the game that we could win from. Right? There was only like 3 tiles left, 1 5 of characters and 2 8 of bamboos. That's okay, but now we have 4 7s. And what's even better about this is that this hand is improvable. Now, are we effing around with this? I mean, I have Seatwind, Red 5, Dora. Isn't that kind of nice with it, though? I guess I'm going like a little safe. I don't know. Oh, no. I mean, all we had to do was throw away 1 6 of circles. The thing that's dangerous about... No, Yusong, no. It's a dealer Riichi. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. It's a dealer Riichi. It's extremely spicy, right? They get that dealer bonus, and I'm not trying to. The onus falls on us to avoid dealing into that. You have to understand. I'm not playing casually here. I got a fiduciary responsibility to all the believers and subscribers of this channel to provide year-over-year returns. That's why I'm laying off 10% of the workforce. That's why I'm expanding, increasing prices on our most popular products, and I'm giving myself the biggest bonus package you've ever seen in your entire life, folks. This is a financial responsibility for me. I'm just joking, and I don't condone any of that stuff that I just said. Now the red 5 is gonna cost $30,000. Okay, here we go. We're careening into the end of this round. Okay, that's a little interesting. 3 of circles is gonna be, it turns out it's gonna be a safe tile. Can I ever get rid of the 9 of circles? I mean, it's a terminal tile. How dangerous could it be, right? It's just a little light at the bottom of the ocean. Surely it's not attached to a giganto anglerfish. And now I'm in pain. Am I not? Am I actually not? Oh, I'm in pain right now. I'm in pain. I probably think this, no, this is fine. All the 5s are gone. You can't have a 4-5. All the 8s are gone. You can't have a 7-8. What an excellent example of Kabe, folks. The same thing goes here, right? Same thing goes here. No one just discarded anything zuzzy. I mean, they could have had a double pair weight or something horrendous like that, but that's why we don't throw away the 6 of circles just willy-nilly. Of course, we were a little bit more considering the 9 of circles, but we're not gonna deal into some kind of zuzzy deal at Riichi. No, not today. Like I'm a BTS song. Here we go. Now this time does not seem like, I could kiss you on the mouth, left or I could kiss you on the mouth. Also, did you not have your tiles organized? Oh, you're going unsorted mode? They're unleashing a forbidden technique on my brain right now. I simply cannot fathom what they're doing. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Because I don't really know what this hand is gonna be yet. I'm gonna just discard an honor tile. Hang on. We need a pair in this hand. 8 of characters looking oh! Okay, I mean, this is my fault. And now I should have discarded the north wind because now we have a higher chance of drawing the 8 of characters. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I deserve this. I absolutely deserve this. We need a pair in this hand. This is the most Riichi pinfoolable hand I've ever seen in my entire life, with a chance of pure double sequence. Got a little cloudy with a chance of meatballs here. This is interesting, right? Two of bamboo could be our pair in the end game. You know what we'd like to see as a result of this? Or not as a result of this, but this was always the nut draw. A nice little, okay, we're 1 tile away from tenpai. It's not how we drew it up in the sand. We'd like to see 7 of bamboo. The reason that we'd like to see this is because if we draw into something else and then we're waiting on the 7 of bamboo, it's not pinfu. Pinfu has to end up waiting on a double-sided weight. And so, oh, I love the red 5. I love the red 5. I love the value it provides, but I don't know if you see this, Mr. Krabs. A lot of the 4s are gone. One of the 6s are gone. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of a spicy towel right here, and then I'm gonna throw the red 5 in the bamboo suit after this. Please, a 7 of bamboo. Please, a 7 of bamboo. Oh, this is horrendous. Oh, what do I do here? I feel like all the tiles around the 5 are just too far gone. You know, there's so many 6s and 7s and 4s already in the discards. So many 4s. What? Did I just start a new Tinder profile? Dude, I mean, this is as good as it gets. Riichi, red 5. That's it. That's literally it. We all, oh, this is, I mean, it's not good. Wow, a crosslord, no fear in their hearts whatsoever. They just discard the Dora tile. Teach me how to be more like you. Let me see this match history. Is this behavior to be, oh no, you don't. Ah! Oh my god, I hit Oradora because when your character flashes across the screen, it means that you've hit a big hand. I hit 2 Oradora. Oh my goodness, folks. Actual protagonist arc. Actual Naruto post-time skip. Okay? You think I haven't been training with Jiraiya-sama for the last 3 years off screen? Wrong! Too aggressive. Suddenly the energy got a little too aggressive. 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku. Maybe, right? Maybe. Genuinely, maybe. 3 of bamboo allows us to accept the Dora, which is kind of nice with it. I know that a crossword is probably thinking to themselves with that 1 of characters discard last turn, right? It's the Dora tile. It's spicy. It's dangerous. But it's also, it's also Suji to what I discarded. I discarded a 4 of characters. And so they know that I'm not waiting with the 2, 3. I understand their logistics, or I understand that this could be their thought pattern, but throwing the Dora tile is a fool's errand, folks. It is an absolute foolish endeavor. It's like trying to keep a snowball warm in the Georgia sun in the middle of the summer. It's a futile endeavor. People are always gonna want to keep the Dora tile. That's the scary thing about the Dora tile. And wow, looky here. So looky here. Oh my! You know what I've been saying on stream lately that I really want to say more on the YouTube videos? Hark. I love the word hark. Let me tell you why. And this is genuine. Sometimes I go on flights of fancy like I'm James A. Caster on What I Lied to You, but this is not true. This is a very real and sincere thing. Oh, Rilo just has sudden, oh my god. A few more wind tiles, they would have had a Yakuman, 4 little wins or whatever. Oh, no. We're very glad to get out of there scot-free. That's a very random hand that Right Lord manages to win. Okay, I like this hand, don't get me wrong. I could see going for the half flush, but I think we got too much good stuff going on, and we'd like to remain the dealer seat if possible, right? Just stack up some dealer repeats, get an even larger lead, amass a greater lead, is what I wanted to say. Here's the thing about the word hark, why it's beautiful. Because if you say the word listen, you sound like the most boring guy at your office. Listen, the thing about going to the river in summer is that you can catch some fish there. Oh, thank you, Gerald. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh, thank you for telling me to listen before you blew my mind with whatever home entertainment system you just finished installing. At least one person in the audience is feeling extremely called out. I don't. Congrats on your new entertainment system. I'm not even knocking that, okay? That honestly sounds like a lot of fun. I would like to have a cinema in my abode as well. What was I saying? I was yelling, hark. But hark is such a fun version of the word listen, because listen is very business, okay? At best, it is business casual. Hark is fanciful. I am but a town crier in the middle of the square. Hark, everyone. We got a nice little red dragon only hand here. Hark. Okay, I mean, this is a weirdo hand. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a bit of a weirdo hand. We would start pawning out the wazoo. Let me tell you something. A crossroads going for 13 orphans? I have no idea. Okay, surely I chi here. Surely I just chi this noise. But then what do I discard? Oh, it doesn't look good. I have no idea what a crossroads going for, and it definitely scares me. To the point where I'm like, should I try to be folding this? They could just be going for a random 7 pairs or 4 concealed triplets hand. I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm not gonna waste my shot. Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. And we got a nice little Suji trap set up, right? We've discarded a 5 of characters. Other people thinking, he's not waiting with a 3-4. And you're right, I'm not. I have something much worse in my hand, a double pair wait. The crossroad, we gotta go back in this. Ooh, okay, this should be fine. It's the last east wind. And that kills, this would be a terrible quote to take out of context. That kills 13 orphans. That kills the 13 orphans hand that a crossroad could be working on. Oh, I don't think this is right. You're gonna be so mad. Oh, can we stop at McDonald's? Can we stop at McDonald's? No, we cannot stop at McDonald's. We have food at home. If we shoot and miss here with the con, we give somebody else the greatest hand of all time. If we shoot and miss there with the con, I think it is 1000% the right move to not call con there. Genuinely. This is, it's not gonna be a popular decision. And yet, I'm spending the money on infrastructure reform, and ultimately this is going to benefit the populace, folks. What do you want me to say? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shapes in our hand. No album out. Would like to draw into maybe like, I mean, that's okay. Would really just ultimately like to draw into another Eastwind. The Clint Eastwind, or as I like to sometimes say, the Feastwind. I mean, that's nice with it as well. Okay, we got all 5 shapes in our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think we ever pawn here. Unfortunately, the tanyao train, the all simples train, has left the station. Oh, don't make me. Okay. If we, all right, I'm trying to talk myself into it. Because it's for content, okay? Pun extremely intended. If we draw into 6 of circles, and then we draw into tenpai, I'll con into Riichi. But even so, we're in first place. I think conning when you're in first place is like you're watching your enemies drown and you're like, here's a ladder and a sword. You know what I mean? You don't have to give him that. You can just, this is a dark image, but you can just let him drown. Oh, nice struggling there with all simples red 5. Would be a shame if I gave you 3 door all of a sudden. And that's why we don't con recklessly. You would have, now you're gonna have to pry these 8 of this con from my cold dead hands. So what's safe here? I think, oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, it's so spicy. Oh, it's so spicy now. I can't con here. I absolutely cannot con. So what are we hoping to draw? I have no idea now. I feel like I've ruined the only pair in my hand as well. I throw away the 9s because number 1, they can't have a pair of them, and number 2, we have all the 8s. All my apes not gone. All my apes actually firmly secured in my hand right now. I'm not conning this. This is, don't even give me the discard. No chi, no pawn, no con. Now, hey, in the good old days, we had Steve Jobs, Johnny Cash, and Bob Hope. Wait, is it Bob Hope? Or is that just the name of an airport? Wait, but now we have no, who's the Hope person? Oh no, I hope I'm not like offending anyone because I don't know the name of the person that is in this very, very silly quote that I'm trying to ironically say. Now we have no cash, no jobs, no hope, no chi, no pawn, no con. The longest walk for a 30-second or 3-second punchline. I'm drinking an Ito and oolong tea, by the way, in case you're curious as to what I'm sipping on. I think this red dragon was a safe tile. Look, this is on me. This is on me, folks. This is your captain speaking. Should have folded a little bit more carefully here. Red dragon was definitely thrown after Left Lord called Riichi, and so, as a result, it is a safe tile. I'm trying to remind myself, too, that after this, in the post-game interview, before we hit the showers, we got to, and I take a shower after every single Mahjong video. Not sure if I told you that. My skin is extremely dry now as a result. I should tell you something. That's, oh, hang on. This was thrown afterwards, right? You were thrown afterwards? Yes, you were absolutely thrown afterwards. I should be trying to fold with the tile that was most recently discarded. Let me just check because we have to make a few more discards here. Don't want to be caught up the river without a battle. 3, 3, 3, 3. All the 3s are gone. I could throw a 2 of characters. All the 3s are gone. You could have just a random double pair weight of the 2 of characters and something else. Still a possibility. I would say like this is like 90% safe, just a completely random guess. Hark, friends, we've made it into the end of East 3, or as I like to call it, East Free, okay? And we throw the tile. We don't even give anybody else a chance. What were you waiting on? 7 of bamboo, a tile that was close to the door, tale as old as time. Could have conned there, but did not want to give Left Lord the chance at a gazillion or a Dora, folks. They are not Naruto post time skip. I am Naruto post time skip. And this hand, looking all right. Maybe a little bit of a Tanyao Dreamer situation as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's beginning to look a lot like Tanyao here. That makes it a little bit awkward. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's also okay, right? We still have a 6, 7, 8, and a pair of the 6s. It's not even that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we would still love to draw something around the 5 of characters. You'll love to see it, folks. You'll love to see it. Would I start calling chi here randomly? Right Lord throwing the Dora tile? Okay, that either means that you have nothing or you have everything. This could mean that you have a teeny tiny hand. Hey, what am I, an ex-president I know? Sorry, I like to keep the videos apolitical. But sometimes you gotta speak the truth, you know what I mean? They have C1 prevalent one though. 2 Han, nothing to sneeze at. Wu-Tang's Han ain't nothing to sneeze at. You know? No one in the audience is agreeing with me. Everyone's booing. Ah! When do you think the last time, like, an audience earnestly threw tomatoes was? It's gotta be, like... And I mean, like, earnestly threw tomatoes. I know sometimes you can go to, like, the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and suddenly it's like, oh, yes, it's a tradition here that we throw our... Oh, hang on. Don't I want to keep, like, 2 pairs in our hand? No album out? And my money's so tall that my Barbie's got to climb it, hotter than a Middle Eastern climate. So this is not an ideal Ishantan. This is like a fake ideal Ishantan in the sense, and it's not even close because this is not a double-sided weight. But we're never gonna be able to pawn the 6 of bamboo, right? I will. Don't get me wrong. I will in a heartbeat. But it's not a very easy triplet to complete because we have 3 of the 4. So, and it's very likely that someone is just using one of these. Why am I in tanyao mode right now? Why is my Celtic Guardian in face-up attack position? This is not necessarily a hand that I want to risk the family farm on. Right, Lord? I think, what do you have? This is terrifying. I genuinely have no idea what you're going for. Okay, that's interesting. I think this is a fine tile to throw. They can't be waiting with a 5-6 in their hand. They could be waiting with an 8-9 or something horrendous like that. It's scary because it's close to the door. Don't get me wrong. I have no idea what Right Lord's going for. So East 2 and East 4, we gotta take a look at what these other gamers are going for. Yeah, I don't know exactly why I'm engaged in face-up attack position right now. Like, I'm in first place. I don't want to throw away my lead. This is a pretty easy tanyao hand, though. It seemed pretty fast at first glance. But I think it's got to be, like, the last time, someone earnestly threw tomatoes. It's got to be, like, the 14th century, right? Like a Shakespeare play gone wrong or something. I don't think people... Do you know how expensive tomatoes are these days? The prices of just like grocery store items. No one's throwing them at a movie. There have been some pretty bad movies lately too. You know what I mean? Woo! You don't con there. Con takes us out of sumo. Anyone that wanted me to con there deserves to go to Zuzzy Mahjong prison, okay? It's a great little 2-han hand. I can't believe we won this one. And I still don't know if it was correct to go open mode there. Again, face-up attack position. Not necessarily the clearest plan, but absolutely an okay one. So what do we want to see with this hand? 3 of circles would be really nice. Not only that, like, this might sound weird, but we could get a pure straight in the circle suit, right? A little 1 through 9 action. Door is gonna be the 2 of bamboo. Makes this 5 of bamboo extremely spicy to get rid of since people are gonna be waiting with their 3-4s. I don't want to give them the keys to the kingdom. Oh, you're drowning? Here's a sword and a life raft and some cookies and a blanket to dry yourself off. Also, sorry I've been punching you in the face this whole time. Surely you don't have anything against me, right? This is how you have to think in order to play Riichi Mahjong. I wish I was kidding. What is the angriest I've ever been at a performance? I think that the angriest I've ever been at a performance is just a performance where I leave. And that's, you know, you're not even... Like, sometimes I think people can storm off in a huff or whatever, but I think if I was in a performance that I didn't like as an adult with free will, I would just, like, leave. You know what I mean? Even if I paid for it, if ultimately I wasn't having a good time, I'm like, okay, it's a sunk cost fallacy. I no longer need to sit through 3 hours of March of the Penguins. Ooh, March of the Penguins catching some strays here. I will say this, okay? The reason that I say March of the Penguins is because I had a bad childhood experience. What, was your family attacked by a gang of penguins? No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. But my friend, like, took me to see March of the Penguins. And I was like hang on, I'm in first place right now. This is Pinfu Red 5. I mean, we could call Riichi here. I don't even hate calling Riichi here. Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5. It's pretty spicy. Violet has White Dragon 1 Dora. That's, like, not good. Don't get me wrong. It's, like, not a great situation to be in. But Damaten is evil, right? Damaten is evil. Like, it gives no one else a reason to play safe. And I love that. I love that for us, bestie. You know what I mean? No one's playing safe. It seems like we're so far away. Call me a Carole King song. And just in case Right Lord calls a con or something, like, we don't want to end up in danger. Just in case someone ends up pawning the Dora. I know these are fringe cases. Call me an Edinburgh film festival, okay? Well, the Fringe Festival, is that in Edinburgh? But you get what I mean. These are fringe cases, but okay. Left Lord with the Riichi. Now, that's fine, Left Lord. Riichi your heart out. Absolutely go for it. Now, someone is going to fold with a 3 of bamboo, and that's when we slurp, folks. 6 of characters I actually have to go for here. I think so. The reason being is because it's inside Tsuji. It's very, very safe. They can't be waiting with a 7-8. They can't be waiting with a 4-5, folks. We are gaming. Wow, left lord with the con, very powerful. Right lord with a nothing hand, super, super interesting. And did they give him another Dora? No, they did not. They only had White Dragon Dora from the start of the game. I appreciate left lord's chutzpah. You know what I mean? I love that they went for that. That could have been a game-changing hand. You gotta go for it. And now, time to end dreams, because we simply begin with a few quick and easy pawns. And then we're in tenpai before you can say Riichi Mahjong, folks. Whatever donkulous pickup there, okay? Whatever donkulous pickup. Would love to draw into like a 4 or a 6 of circles. We could get rid of this 1-2 shape for a better 4-5 or a 5-6 shape. If you're gonna give me the tenpai, I'll take the earliest tenpai. Oh my god. Protagonist mode has actually been engaged. Red 5 Dora, red dragon, just like that. And I draw into like the nuts and everything. Oh, you shouldn't have. I had a bad experience because as a, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Tenpai? Yeah, I don't need to, I think, it crossed my mind. Dude, I'm so greedy. I'm so greedy. I was like, we get back into tenpai so quickly. And it might, I don't know. Let me know what you would have done in this situation. Because if we draw into a 3 or a 5 or a 2 or a 6 even, right? Yeah, there's so many tiles that get us back into tenpai very, very quickly. The thing is, though, if a 3 of circles comes out in the meantime, we can't do anything about it. Left lord with the Riichi. Well, well, well. And now begins the summer of our discontent. What are we doing here, folks? Will they, won't they? Will he, won't he fold? And you already know the answer to that one. We're obviously going to fold. We're in first place. We're going to protect that lead to the best of my ability, folks. I'm going to protect that lead. You're going to throw 1 of circles because it's the terminal tile. We have 2 of the 2s as well. I know these are not airtight arguments, right? I'm not trying to be Rene Descartes with a proof to end all proofs here about human free will. Just trying to play a little bit of Riichi Mahjong. And look at this! We could still get back into tenpai. It's not impossible. 2 of circles being safe. You don't say. That's kind of a neat little bit of information that we picked up. Just watching March of the Penguins as a middle schooler, now as an adult, I'm like, oh my god, I would be riveted by, my body would be tingling because of March of the Penguins. Like, oh my god, how are they gonna make it through this cold winter? They're so cute. They're so cute, and yet they must endure winter's fury every single year, you know? But as a child, you're like, when is something going to explode? When, and God forbid it's a penguin, right? Like, no, like when is something, well, pew, 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 you know what I mean? Just as a child, it's hard to be as invested, I think, just in nature. I don't know, maybe it was just me. Maybe I was too video game pilled already at that point to really enjoy something like that. All right, let's see how to most effectively fold here. I think, so 9 of bamboo is safe for left lord. I think I gotta go for this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. No, do I ever throw the 4? It's not even that close to the Dora. I think I gotta go for this, because 1 was safe against you, and 7 is safe against you, and I think this is safe, and oh my god, it is. Because you can't be waiting with a 2-3, nor can you be waiting with a 5-6. And you can't be waiting on a 5-6, you can't be waiting with a 2-3. It's actually perfect. It's actually perfect, folks. We're gaming. We're gaming. We could have had the nuts here. We could have had it all rolling in the deep. Don't want to deal into a tile that's close to the door. Am I right? Can I get a whoop whoop in the comments? You don't have to give a whoop whoop. Unless you want to. Giving a whoop whoop is very, very fun. Left lord, not to be discouraged by losing that last hand. Holding on to the dealer seat with their last dying breath. This hand is pretty good, not gonna lie to you. Can accept the Dora, the 2 of characters. A little bit awkward, actually. A lot of, like, weirdo shapes, like this 889 and then 899. Try saying that 5 times fast. It's gonna be a little bit hard to complete those. Maybe there's a Riichi Pinfu something hidden deep within this hand. Like, maybe above, like, beneath. It's similar to me, because underneath this jock exterior, this buff peak specimen of a human being that I am is actually a really interesting personality as well. Okay, Love Lord, what have you done, you sicko? Sorry, maybe going a little hard. What have you done to us? What have you've doomed us all. You've given a Crosslord 3 Dora. And now a Crosslord is going for that dank Tanya, right? If someone's gonna pawn the red dragon, I want them to pawn it now and not later, as I deal in. I think I might close my eyes and pretend like they're in tenpai. I genuinely might do a thing such as sick as that. I will throw away the 9 of characters. I'm playing it a little bit fast and loose, right? I'm like, hopefully they're not in tenpai yet. And they're starting to switch up their hand a little bit. They're starting to switch up their game. I've got to assume that they're just going for tanyao at this point. It seems like it. 8 of characters being safe. What a marvelous, huge boon for us. You're gorgeous, darling. Okay, they're Chian. It's beginning to look a lot like tanyao. It's beginning to look a lot like tanyao. And what do we do here? If they're going tanyao, we say, no, how? Me trying to start a t-shirt phrase just organically, but failing spectacularly. No way. I'm just trying to think of something that rhymes maybe. Okay, 4 of bamboo I think is safe unless they just switched up their hand, which I don't think that they did. So we're gonna pretend like someone is called Riichi here. I know, it's possible. In my mind's eye, I'm excuse me, pretending like someone else is called Riichi here. I don't know if you noticed this about our hand, but despite the fact that it had some okay things in the early game, now it's too spicy. Now it's the late game, and I don't want to. We have nothing. And watch me as I navigate. Okay, number 1. Number 2, watch me as I navigate us into first place at the end of the game, and then we're gonna kick back with some mimosas, and we're gonna laugh about how we maybe wanted to push this hand, when in reality we could have just been talking about March of the Penguins the whole time, and there it is. Call me Benedict Cumberbatch the way I'm saying penguins. Don't know if you've seen it. It is Benedict Cumberbatch appears on the Graham Norton talk show. This has now become TMZ. My channel has become TMZ. Benedict Cumberbatch appears on the Graham Norton show. A great talk show, might I add. And he once voiced a nature documentary, but it's very clear from his narration that he does not know how to pronounce penguins. He says penguins over and over, and it's incredible. My man's is so multi-talented, and yet his fatal flaw, he cannot say penguins. This is an amazing hand, by the way. What would we like to see? This is gonna sound weird. Obviously, we'd like to see a tile that gets us into tenpai. Short of that, a 6 of characters would go so hard. 6 of characters would actually open up so many doors for us. Like having, like being born into the Bill Gates family, okay? Oh, this hit is so good. Watch me whip Nene and fold this incredible hand. I mean, it's not even that good. It's just what, tanyao red 5. It's just close to tenpai, which makes this hurt a little bit. Definitely want to avoid dealing into some Ipatsu gaming if we can. I think that if we have nothing else that's safe to throw, here's my new strategy. Animal Crossing new strategy. Breaking up a triplet. Even though there's nothing that would indicate that the triplet is safe, you gotta believe, right? Number 1, believe. Number 2, if it's safe, we then have 2 more safe tiles to throw. So the upside on the 2 of bamboo being safe is humongous here. 8 of characters, it also looks like it's fairly safe. Oh no! Okay, what do I even throw here? I mean, this just passed. Oh lordy. Okay, I mean, we're going for it. This is a spooky, scary situation. Hang on. Okay, 4 of characters is safe. That probably means that the 7 of characters is also safe. No one's waiting with a 5-6. You know what? Don't even risk that. Just throw the closest safe tile, keeping in mind that the closest safe tile might actually be behind you. That's an airplane emergency exit joke, folks. Oh, yes. We are redefining comedy live on this channel. Is it time? I at least throw a tile that's safe for 1 person, right? In this double Riichi whack-a-daisy world, no, I throw the 2 of circles. Almost all the 3s are gone. I think that's a fairly cromulent read of the situation as well. Now what do I throw? Oh, God, it's gross. Oh no, there's a 5 of characters. I could kiss you on the mouth right now. I could give you an open mouth kiss, Left Lord. Holy moly, you're getting us out of here. It's a lovely situation to be in. Now all the 5s are gone. Oh, he's gaming, folks. Okay, all the apes are gone. All the 5s are gone. No one can have a 3-4. Can you have a pair of the 3s? No, you cannot. You could have had a single tile wait that could end all worlds, and yet you did not. Evangelion 1.3.1. Oh, no one be waiting on the West Wind. Yes! Gaming. Look at that. Look at that. Left Lord calling a lot of spicy cons after they called Riichi. They're having a fun time for sure, for sure. Now it's all last, and the mimosas are on the horizon, folks. I don't even drink alcohol. Mimosas are like Robitussin to me. I genuinely, they're like cough syrup. I do not care about mimosas. I'm sorry to the mimosa lobby. Probably crestfallen at this knowledge. But we had so many sponsorships lined up. All right, here we go. This is maybe a tanyao hand, right? Best case scenario, this is a tanyao hand. 6 of circles, I kind of want to get rid of it almost immediately because of its proximity to the door, the 4 of circles. Now, this is kind of nice. What do I do here? If I see a 5 of characters, I think I cheat. I think if I see a 6 of bamboo, I think I also cheat. Keep this in mind. Hark, friends. Hark. If we just win with an 1,000-point hand, literally a 1,000-point hand, literally tanyao, nothing else, right? I believe the correct Japanese terminology is tanyao nomi. When nomi is just nothing else. I don't know if that's how it translates, but that's how I understand it. Like Riichi nomi, that's a Riichi only hand. It's kind of nice that it rhymes. Right, Lord, what have you done? What have you done? You've given them Ipatsu, and you've given them tanyao. You've given them everything. Oh, lordy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Right Lord, you could have had it all. I mean, Right Lord was in danger of what? You wanted to keep the dealer's seat? Were you in danger of... Pina, were you in danger of losing something there? Or could you fold? Small diamond, shine bright like a, comma. Get first or second one time in the Jade Room. Oh, yeah, that's just... Oh, I'm sorry. It's another day. Starry glow stick, acclaimed album? Shining brooch? What is going on here? Is there a new... There's a new event? Surely there is. Okay, that's nice. How do I use them? Ah, you can redeem them. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, and then there's like a wallpaper. Okay, nice. Get me in those logs, folks. Get me like I'm a freaking termite bug. Get me in those logs. Show wait, what is that? Oh wow, really? Wow. So how does this work? Like, how does this work? How do I 9 tile? No. Whoa! Yostar, you SOB, you've done it again. This is incredible. What an incredible quality of life this is. I'm gonna turn it off right now because I don't want to just spoil. Like, okay, this is amazing. I'm gonna turn it off. No, it's genuinely amazing. And for like spectating tournaments and stuff, this is gonna be sick nasty. I love that. I genuinely love that. But for the log review, no. Because I want to see what other people have. So East 2, I was scared about something here. Was I scared about something here? No. I don't know. I mean, this is okay. This is very scary, obviously. But wasn't I scared about someone else going for East 3, maybe? Yeah, this hand. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this is. Is it flush in the circle suit or 13 orphans? What happened here, friend? What went on here? Oh, what? Okay, I'm not sure. I don't think, like, you already have Green Dragon. I would play this hand normally. Because you have Green Dragon. Your hand didn't look even that bad or whatever. Okay, East 4. Was this also a weirdo one? Left Lord. I had no idea what Left Lord was going for in this situation. You pawned the East one very early, but then you just started discarding, like, gas. Yeah, this is a nothing hand. Sometimes in this situation, it's a nothing hand. And you're just simply waiting for 3 of characters. That's an incredible button that we are able to press there. Let me take a look at that last round. It's the only one I got. Ba-da-da-da. Right Lord calls the Riichi. You throw a 5 of circles. Can't you throw a 1 of characters and you're like basically pogging? Oh, you're 1 tile away from tenpai, but it's like so not worth it. If no one gets... I understand your pain here. Because if Right Lord sumos, you probably end up in last. But that's a, but this, I don't, this is such a scary. It's close to the door. You giving me Patsu. If you didn't give me Patsu, would it have made a difference? Let's see. Let's see. It would have been 3 Han. It would have been 3 Han 40 Fu. And all you had to do was take 1 step back in the Emerald City and throw like 1 of characters. I think 1 of characters is a perfectly fine weight in that situation, right? Anything else that we really need to look at? Wasn't there something that I learned as well about this game? Oh, I immediately forgot my lesson. What did I forget about this? I shouldn't have gone face-up attack position at a certain point. Like going tanyao when you're in the lead, it's risky. That hand ended up working out for us as well. All right, I mean, this is an incredible game. Wow, the latest patch update, incredible quality of life updates as well. Folks, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the song, you enjoyed the genre, make sure to leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos Monday through Friday. Stream highlights Saturdays and Sundays. Speaking of, stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 3 p.m. PSD. You can find that link down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel, updated Mondays if you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.